All 5 players getting ready to go around the half wall. Malb's ready to drop the smoke, flashes into the sky. He's blinded by it. Malb's getting back in position. Body going to retreat into the pool. And we've got 3D Max overwhelming the B-bomb site defenses.
All right, 5-on-5 retake. There's no kits, there's no utility left, but Snack starts things out with a headshot through the smoke.
Back up. Oh, double kill coming in. Body able to step up alongside of him. We just got Snacks 1v3 locked out of this. So 3D Max get into the B-bomb site, land all the bruising headshots. And Snacks has way too much to do here.
Yeah, such a powerful play in the post plan as well. Like 2-3 players pushing all the way around coffins and just getting aggressive. CTs can't even begin the retake. Nicely done. 3D Max pissed around and the game is underway. 1-0.
Well, let's see if it gets 3D Max that extra percentage they need to take down G2 today.
I mean, look, I think 3D Max, we're going to see across this series, is going to play the better Counter-Strike, is going to have cooler ideas. Oh, okay. Heavy God, 1 kill, dinked up, forced back. I think what G2 has to lean on is what we just saw a little bit of there, is Heavy God and Malbs. I feel like those guys have to have really big series each and every map if G2 want to cause an upset. Was the leadership, was how vocal he's become in this team since the departure of Nico and Modesty. All those little X factors that he's stepped up to take responsibility of, that's what they missed.
Malb's taking down Body. Make sure the AK cuts right through him. Snacks! Okay! 5-7 into the 3K, bomb at his feet, and Exorcist is on the other side of the map.
Yeah, 1 by 1 through the smoke. You kind of deserve that one. You can't really argue with it. Snacks just hits the shots he absolutely has to, but he's got the advantage in every one of those fights. And Heavy God gets his second tally on the board. Hades should start moving as soon as contact is made. But there's that late smoke.
Yeah, drops right in front of Body. Here's Hades. Back turn, Exorcist walks right into him. It's an easy kill for the Polish Opera. Malb's off first oranges. Oh, good flashes. Oh, it's real awkward here for Body. Turns back, looking into his teammate's face. And Malbs is giving a free kill off the top. So he's going to drop down. He's got the cover of Hades. A well-played round from G2 as they keep it clean. They only lose Snacks.
Yeah, really well done from Malbs. 2 flashbangs coming in from Hades. It looked a little bit sketchy because he was staring right at him as well. So awkward, and I think he was panicked thinking that he was going to get peeked while turning. Works out just fine. Little bit of utility towards Banana just to keep the defense honest. Snacks and Malbs both there. Neither of them have budged forward just yet. Now Brackets control, but Hades finds one. That's over in Halls. Utility reigns in, and the 4 remaining members of 3D Max are stuck and seemingly confused.
Here's Hunter. Oh, it gets cleared. Body able to break him. Hades in the pit. Look at it. Strike with the AWP, but the grenade lands right at the top of his head. It's Heavy God inside of the smoke. They run right by him. That's the bomb. And Heavy God eventually taken out only after 1. So not enough done from G2 to feel mega comfortable here, but they've still got a retake opportunity.
That felt like such a really strong round from G2. I'm amazed that they're in this position. The flank from Snacks, the last thing they have left, and that's no longer there. Good shot from Maka, good awareness, watch in the back. And Malbs is going to have to give up the round and bail out in a 1v3. Second round from 3D Max.
Hey, you're right. It felt like that should have been better for G2.
I don't think they really knew what was happening in Brackets. Hunter making the information play in a 5-on-4, pushing up lane to like get that peek in towards Brackets and just kind of gets dropped. And then you have Hades in the pit, misses his shot. Then the utility barrage coming in. Just went bad to worse. But I think really, in my head, I'm like, I don't know if that information play at this point was really all that necessary.
A round like that might just get you going.
I think it's easy if you're, as a team, if you win the pistol and lose the second round to like spend the next 3 rounds in a little bit of like a disappointed daze, right? Energy just like 10% lower. Boost up at the half wall is going to be good for an opening kill. Okay, G2's got some attitude today.
Yeah, they've got some confidence, some cool play. Snacks starting to frag as well, 11 and 5. Really, really good stuff from Snacks. Over towards B so far in this game.
Yeah, looking rejuvenated with Hunter joining back up into the lineup after an event off. Proactive play, creative ideas, and good moves for opening kills have marked G2's first 7 rounds.
Well, they're going to go beyond the fire, and it's Snacks on the cleanup. All right, Snacks, 4 kills already in the round. And Exorcist held back behind the fire. Snacks is the star of the B-bomb site. No one's seen it coming, but we're all here for it. Snacks will go and get the ace, and he will. All 5 for the in-game leader of G2.
Love to see it. Love to see it out of Snacks. What a great round from him. It feels to me like the game plan for G2 is a lot of times to kind of lean towards this B bomb site with the third player. We've seen a couple of different Lukes really disruptive, not letting 3D Max get comfortable with the way they want to take Banana at all, showing different plays.
It's going to start again here for G2. Going to play the rest of the round 5v4 up. Body getting caught. Snacks just swinging, confident in winning every fight he's taking.
I was going to say, you don't see that every day. Snacks feeling really good about this map so far. Oh, he's gone for another.
Oh my god, he's just wrecking him. He's unplayable right now, but they've offered it up.
Okay, maybe trying to do too much.
Yeah, a little bit too much. Gravity's going to pull a couple back here.
Looks silly, but Mobs has turned into the wall for the flashbang coming from Hunter. Just the timing of Gravity's play makes him look a little silly. Smoke up for the spawn arches. Hunter still has a Molotov, but doesn't want to give away his position at New Box. So the AWP will walk around and keep track of anyone trying to cross. Hunter will peek on contact.
Oh, Gravity. Another great shot from him, and Hades having to pull this back. So Exercise left 1v2. Bomb planted in front of the coffins. Hades looking to close him down. Opens up the coffins and throws Exorcise in. It's the defuse and the recovery to the round. Could have been a lot cleaner for G2, but this is now getting into disastrous territory for 3D Max. Still a chance to recover the half it into 4. Need the final 2 rounds here. I feel like Nuke has played this entire half of just having to be on a Khalil all the time. That's a great opening. Body just straight through the smoke. Mobs to be taken out.
Decent amount of unconfirmed damage over to 3D Max though, so it can still get, there could still be some multi-kills easily lined up, especially with the way Snacks has been playing thus far. Hades pressure with the smoke on Rap side. Exercise and Gravity trying to get this side of the attack moving so they can have a B split. 1 for 1.
Well, Snacks is still here. The God Emperor of the B-bomb site. Well, deserved. But Lucky, Hunter's turn, and okay, a double off the boost. Mac and Lucky both down. Hunter goes for 3, but Body's gonna win it. And now Heavy God to the clutch. The 1v2 as he tries to get up through Banana, but Gravity already had the up on him. And a 3rd round win here for 3D Max.
I know, I kind of hate the way that round actually ended up and close out, though. I would have liked to have seen that 2v2 actually played. Like, Hunter, back off, let your teammate get a little bit closer.
3D Max once again funneled away from Banana. Going to focus their priorities in taking over bracket control. Hades spots out his opponent, unable to connect a shot, and is going to retreat back into the archway.
Looked like it hit, I'll be honest.
It was pretty close. Grenade to disperse the... Ooh, the archway smokes, but it's Hunter with 3 inside of the side, making a 4th from Hunter. Just Lucky left. And that is one hell of a half from G2. Snacks and Hunter with some big rounds, and they hold them at 3 rounds max.
We'll find out. Could be over quick. Oh, the uppercut up mid, but it's a stack.
And Snacks at the front of the attack, and it's going to be Mobs on the double kill. Maka running out of bullets, so go for the reload and getting back into the arches as they cross over and Mobs hunts him down.
What?
The Guatemala guillotine rolled out again, and the French all too familiar as Lucky is going to fall just outside of the library.
Ace.
And that is all 5 from Mobs.
All right, Snacks got an ace in the last half. Mobs got 1 in this half. G2 individually is rolling.
Wrap it up.
Nothing 3D Max can do.
Throw in the towel. This is one hell of a game so far from G2. A one-way street.
You turn that corner, you see 3. You know you're in for a fight. And Mobs happy to descend into the madness. Getting all 5 kills.
Bang.
G2 gonna continue marching forward in aggressive timing.
Ooh, Mobs cut down. Heavy got the respawn. Hunter and the follow-up is Exercise from Boiler. Manages to keep his team in this fight. Keeps him in the fray. And it's only a little bit of a delay as they run right into Hades. The MAC-10 shreds them, and G2 up to map point.
Oh man, he's almost surprised to hear the dink come out in the smoke. He's got to do a double take to come back into it, and nothing going right for 3D Max.
Just starting now. Look at the buy as well for 3D Max here. You've got
It's not pretty.
5-7, 2 MP, 3 MP9s. It's going to be Heavy God to come out on top. Snacks into Banana. Not going to get his 20th kill, at least yet, as Maka and Lucky, the final two members of 3D Max. And it really is a very dominant showing here from G2.
Hey, Snacks doesn't have his 20 yet, so nobody win the round until Snacks gets to 20.
Someone has to let him have it. Is it going to be you, Lucky? Snacks has gone all the way back to the bottom of the T-stairs.
Oh, he's fourth in line. It's not going to be. It's not going to be easy.
Don't worry. Mac is going to get like 3 kills. Snacks is going to have to trade it.
Okay, I like that. Hunter waiting patiently.
All right. So this is the first for Mac. Nope. Hunter.
Yes, it is.
Yep, it is. So AK-47 picked up. Mac now alone though because Lucky's gone.
Go for it, Snacks. Sprint. Get after it.
I don't feel like he cares about this as nearly as much as we do. And it's going to be a G2 13-3 victory over 3D Max. And it's an elimination game right now for 3D Max, and they have been stunned. They've been blanked. Yeah. There is no energy on the server, no chance. As G2 dominate them on Inferno, 3D Max's map pick is gone. To bounce back and stay alive in Dallas, they have to completely wake up and get back into the series on Dust 2. Just around that corner is Exercise, and he's waiting for Heavy God to come towards him. He's got Mobs at the front. The last time Mobs played a pistol round, it was an ace for him. He's going out. Oh, he's gone. Straight away, first death. Heavy God to trade it with a P250.
It's all good.
He needs to be careful.
As long as Snacks doesn't die, he's got the utility for the fake. This looks like they want to fake the long push and have the bomb walk into the B site. So good on Snacks for staying passive, staying back, not going down early. Here's the smoke for the cross. I think they'll probably need one more kill. Oh, not going to get it, so the fake is not going to be sold.
Lucky, oh, no, no, no. Not pretty whatsoever. All those shots go into the void, and we've got the bomb going into the B bomb site now for G2.
Should be a fast retake. They know Snacks is far away.
Well, Hunter's going to play at the window. Window of opportunity opens up. He comes right back into the site. It's just one for Hunter before being traded by Gravity, so it's Hades to step up in his stead. And Gravity now with a clutch. And he's not allowed to get one step closer as Hades nails it from behind the box, and we have got the pistol for G2. Yeah, filthy.
Are we feeling clean today?
Well, we went two different directions.
We did go two different directions. Isn't that the same thing, though? It's fine. It's fine.
So filthy, it was clean. And we've got Body getting a grenade kill to open things up. And Mob's going to trade it back. And look at the speed of G2.
Think of the deaths Maka's taken so far in this game.
Okay, Exercise at least plugging the gap here, slowing G2 down, forcing them to respect him a little bit more in this round. Snacks, though, doesn't really care all that much. The Scout going to chime in for another. Body to fall. And the round will settle into a G2 favor because look how low Gravity is as well on the jump up boxes.
Yeah, he can't do anything. He's just tracking. There's the jump up. Had a chance at it, but it was always desperate. And Lucky's got to fall back.
Three players on cap for 3D Max. This is going to be tough to break apart. Body's going to step up first.
That's actually huge. Hunter can't even take the fight.
Oh, missed shot too.
Hades needed that. He's got
it.
Oh, Hunter traded off. But now the long play, up in the bomb site. The mid portion of the attack is gone. And Heavy God, there's no smoke to cross. Oh, G2's stuck. They got nothing in this round.
Fire in the site, 30 seconds left. Heavy God still trying to force them away from the bomb site, but there's so many targets. And 3D Max, they're going to collect themselves their first round here on Dust 2.
Oh, that's the coach coming over and saying, thank you so much.
The bomb is now coming out long, creeping up into the A bomb side that has just been vacated.
No smoke for the cross, though.
No smoke for the cross, but it is just one player watching it. Exercise now force off the angle to try and get across. Bullets peppering them, but the ball makes it across. Body goes down inside of the lower tunnels. Plant coming in, Snacks locking it in. The jump shots, the damage being done, but the plant still comes in. And Hunter's still fighting. Through mid he will go. Snacks chiming in. And around the back of CT spawn, it's Hunter to collect the final two.
What a crazy, chaotic round that G2 just brought to bear. That's actually a really cool round the way it's played.
Not too far off landing that one for Hades. 3D Max long in fire, but here's Maka. Oh, great shot. Just in the top of Hunter's head. And rips it right off the top. So advantage siding with 3D Max, at least for the time being. Is there going to be a response? It's the heavy smash to the head of Exercise. 4v4 off the back of that as numbers go even again, and we've got plenty of time.
Mid to be smoke from Hades, the only one in middle. That AWP will have to go passive, but he's got a lot to worry about because no one's watching for the long push. Nobody's watching for the catwalk push, so Hades got to back away into some safety.
Oh,
and he's going to get caught. Oh, good win. Holds his nerve on the trigger. And Body's going to sink back away from the double doors. It's Lucky alone at car. Body now joining up at double doors. Defense gets stronger.
Yeah, Body coming to back him up. His bodyguard. With 40 seconds left, flashes go down in front of him. Smoke to follow up. Lucky hides behind the car and still gets away with one. Eventually, Heavy God comes in to clear him. Body through the window, dropping down into the site. Two right in front of him. Good headshot from Heavy God. Even though he takes damage on board, still stands strong. And we've got Maka coming through the window.
He wants one or quick. He's going to try and give this one
spotted.
up. Oh,
yeah, I mean, you've got to give it up now.
I don't know if he's going to be able to make it. Hades already wrapping around towards double doors, and Snack says, nope, I'm pushing. I ain't letting you get anywhere close to saving that up. But the hit's got to come in first. 35 seconds.
A little bit of flank-on-flank action.
Normally got to pay double for that.
30 seconds on the clock, such limited time.
Lucky makes his move, so does Hunter.
Oh, spam down through the smokes, do a little bit of extra damage. Finished off by Lucky. So G2 down a member. Hunter trying to accelerate to get back in to help his teammates, and he does get that kill. Snacks alongside of him. 10 seconds, limited time. Another shot needed to land. Hades doesn't get it. And now Snacks is just fighting his way forward as that bomb goes down. It's all about the elimination, and Hunter with 2 of, oh my goodness. Gravity's not near him, but nice little transfer. Unfortunately, the time, it was the issue. He's just going to do a little bit of damage, then drop the Molotov. The rest of his teammates are going to be stacked at B. And look who it is. It's Unlucky, holding the MP9.
He might change his name after this map.
Yeah. He's going to give it a good go, but Heavy God smashes through 2. Snacks in middle. Body's going to walk right into him. And a 3 versus 3 off the back of that kill, and now you have to go for a last round of the half, so yeah, give it a good go.
You've got 2 more smokes if you're G2. They're just going to replenish 2 smokes, at, I mean, maybe 1 door, 1 tunnels, although Hades with the off, yeah, they're not smoking this off. He's been spotted. Not going to be an easy fight for Exercise, but he's stuck in it. He can't give up this battle. He's just got to take the engagement.
Missed shot from Hades. Goes back again, misses again. And now an opening for 3D Max to get back into this retake. Hunter is low in HP.
Yeah, woof.
He's going to rely on Heavy God to be the main impact player here. He's going to play under the window. Still held at bay. We're starting to run low on time for 3D Max. If they want to make this happen, they get back in. Body descending, takes down Heavy God, and Exercise will grab 1 extra at the end of the half. It is going to be 8-4. G2 leading the way, and they're on the pathway to a 2-0 victory.
So G2 looking to put an end to this on Dust 2, quickly and emphatically eliminating 3D Max if they can.
Yeah, based on the player reactions, that first half wasn't without frustration for G2. 3D Max won a good start in the half. Haven't been able to get it going at all in this series so far. They're going to be sprinting through the mid doors. Malbs and Hades off to a great start, but Gravity fights forward and he gets 2 kills on the clock. And that's going to pull 3D Max into the lead, at least on the players for now.
Well, it's going to pull Heavy God into a position where he can shut this round down. Gushed immediately by that Glock. Oh, the precision on the Glock is just so brutal. And now the fights are hard to find. Good shooting from Exercise. It's Snacks in a 1v3.
And he's a long way off getting involved in this one. He may be hungry.
Yeah, you gonna give it to us?
But there's no food. Not this time.
It's the Big D and Snacks is hungry?
I've seen someone calling it the Big Brisket.
The Big Brisket?
That's not bad. Alliteration in there as well.
We had brisket for lunch this afternoon.
Yeah, we
Just
did.
in case any of you in Twitch chat were wondering.
I know you guys were wondering what Jason had for lunch today.
It was.
What did you have on the side of your brisket?
Well, I had a side of grilled chicken.
In the second half. So maybe, just maybe, there's a world in which they come back.
Yeah, and I mean, you could kind of see 3D Max putting a little bit more resistance into those rounds in the first half. Like, they actually really started pushing back against G2, so this ain't done yet. Lucky's got a pair of kills in the long corner. Flashbangs don't activate them the way they would have liked. And G2 playing with 3 against 5.
Well, Snacks ain't happy. Oh, rather, Taz ain't happy. Snacks probably not happy either. Just gonna throw that out there. We're looking at a 6th round now for 3D Max, and this one, they don't lose a player.
The coach is never happy, Dinka. That's what you have to understand. And should have a pretty easy time getting it up to 7 before G2 is able to fight back.
Terrorists win.
Bravo, continue.
The heaviest of all gods waits behind the blue bin. Looking to bring the hammer down. He's got Hades to back him up. Hades and Heavy God not able to combine together. It's Heavy God left. Or rather, Hades left out there on his own. He only gets the one, and then Gravity cuts down the rest of his teammates inside the site. Hunter and Snacks coming back over. 2v3, still recoverable, especially when Hunter's still on the server, and he's got himself both to close it.
Oh man, they got all the way to the finish line and realized they didn't have any utility for the cross, and because of the deep peek from Malbs, thankfully Hunter saves the day, but G2's not out of it. Diminished weapons in this round due to the economy. 1-for-1 trade thus far. Long is going to be controlled by G2 as Malbs steps up.
That's chaos, but Mac is still thriving, gets through the smoke. Picks up the pace with the AWP and catches off the rotation. Snacks not ready. Hades now has to rip them a new one. And he's got himself the first kill on Macca. Blinded as he descends down.
Ooh, that's a loud drop.
Yeah, it is. He's going to start backing away off of that.
Lucky's like, yo, you think he broke his ankle?
Yep, he's injured.
I don't know if Hades can go for this anymore. I mean,
yeah,
you can go for it, right? But you're going to be in such a more difficult position now that you've lost track of where they can go. This is a long time where you have no information of where they moved, where they planted. So you're kind of turning this corner at long, and you're doing it blind. You got no idea.
Well, at least the bomb took a while to get planted, so he has an extra few seconds to play with. But he needs this quick kill, and he does spot the head. Gravity gone. Lucky up next.
Good reposition from Lucky, though. You'll never expect this. You think he's going to be playing catwalk. You think maybe he'll play the boxes. You'll not expect him at the site.
Hades' utility drops into the cross at CT. Needs a quick shot as he jumps up into the side. He landed it. He landed the shot, but it's to the legs. And that is not enough to bring down Lucky. And a split being set up to the A-bomb site. 3 through long, 2 through short.
All right, Heavy got in pit. Poke his head up, sees one over at Blue Bin. He's got nobody close to support him. He's all on his lonesome.
And the Molly's coming in as well, heating things up. Heavy God burning, gets into safety. Can he step up with a kill? The answer to that is no. But Malb certainly will.
Yeah, but this is not a fun place to defend the A-bomb site. You've got to start pushing middle if you're the other two players coming from the B site. Malb's going to get activated out towards long. Another smoke up on catwalk to buy safety for the moment. I think now's the time. G2 might be missing a moment with this catwalk play. It needs to happen quick so they can be here for the site defense.
Oh, doubled up at Gandalf. Lucky's gonna see them. Smokes fade away. Snacks nipping in behind. They allow Snacks to make the move, but no one from the site does anything from the defense. So frustrating here for G2. 18 seconds left. That fire buying them precious time as Snacks goes out again. His body to go down, and this round is still on for G2 in the retake.
Okay, well now if you're 3D Max, you might be thinking Snacks is going to go towards long, but he's coming CT spawn. Op and AK to defend the retake.
And this decision has happened quick. He's repositioned quickly. Heads come over his crosshair, but he can't get any of them. It's Hades who gets ripped apart by Macca. And 3D Max are absolutely back. Some utility dropping here from Malbs to try and slow them down and keep them at bay. They might just pop right through it. Everybody for 3D Max committed up cat at the moment. They're going to strut their stuff towards this bomb site at A. And Hunter ready for the descent down, and he's going to catch Gravity. Malbs to flash over the top of Goose. Swings out into the open. It costs him. He won't pick it up. Hades on scopes, rescopes just in time. Exercise the
He's not ready. He's not ready.
Get behind the cover. And he gets away with it. Hades still standing, still fighting. And with 40 seconds left, he might just double up. And he will. He'll nail the shot on Mac, and now Heavy God waits on the ramp. 35 seconds, final two players thrusting forward into the A-bomb site. Heavy God just playing his life, staying disciplined down behind the wall as the flank from Hunter has arrived. His now body getting caught by that as Hunter doubles up to close.
Yeah, smart from Heavy God recognizing the situation he was in, just saying, you know, it's more important that I stay alive to set up this flank than anything than going for these fights. But really, Hades gets away with one there. And boy, was he wrong. 11 to 10. Hunter waiting for the flashbang. Here's the swing, but nobody's blind. Not a single player had eyes or hands in front of their eyes. And that's a brutal way to lose long.
Malbs gets bruised by the utility, goes into the open, and Lucky just comes charging through. Malbs can't handle that. And a double up setup, impossible to get back into this round, so they retreat, and we have got map point for 3D Max.
Yeah, G2's gonna have to play for overtime now. You can't retake this one. Not really a whole lot of money in the bank for your teammates either. Decent enough losing bonus of 3 rounds, but one of these ops is gonna be taken out of your hands at the very least.
Well, there's the one.
But they're spread out. These massive runs from 3D Max's offense, this huge T side that has just been rolling. Malbs can't stop him, he's getting deleted. Heavy God can't stop him, he's getting deleted for the most part.
3D Max wait outside the B-bomb site. And G2 have no one actually in the site. They're both sitting outside, and there's only MP9s defending this side of the map right now. Body's going to cut through one, and now they just accelerate into the B side. Once they spot 2 players, they know there's got to be a weakness inside of the site. Hunter tries to get to the window, but it's a last-ditch effort that does not result in success for Hunter. But that pick from Malbs keeps numbers even.
Yeah, there's 2 kits, there's 2 Molotovs, a smoke, a flash, and an HE grenade for G2 to get this retake underway. You have to imagine Molotov towards back plat, Molotov car maybe, smoke off tunnels, and see what you can do from there.
Well, they tried to block that smoke so they can still enter the door with some vision onto Exercise, but they're locked out for now, and time is starting to tick. They rely upon the utility to be effective. Flashes come in. Here come the G2 players, but Exercise gets a double. Hades down into the site, and it is over. 3D Max battle back into Dust 2. They even up the series, and their life is prolonged here in Dallas.
And you have no one downstairs now because you think they're going to be pressuring Heaven any second.
Genius. Genius from G2. It's worked out really well. They get down into the lower bomb site.
They did like strat roulette before coming in here and just played like around the world.
It's like rush ramp, then go hell, then run back ramp. Well, we've got Hunter all the way pushed up into decon. He's not alone. He's got his teammate right beside him. Heavy God looking for some headshots. Hunter and Snacks both going down. Exercise with a double on the Julies. Hades now trying to step up and get his team back into this pistol, and he does so. He switches out to the Jewel Berettas himself. Bomb ticking away. Malbs to get one headshot before being taken down by Lucky. Hades now stepping up, and Maka has him covered. And 3D Max can celebrate the first round victory here on Nuke.
Damn, that looked way too easy. For how free and how deep into the bomb site G2 got, losing all those engagements over towards decon.
And some utility sprinkled across it. Gravity coming to meet them in the secret fight.
He's got no utility, though. He's going to need Lucky to be there to pounce on his contact.
Or bullets. He's got bullets instead. The MP9 getting one. Couldn't get a second as Malbs and Hunter combined together, and G2 has space down lower. Exercise responds through many. We've got Body about to break open the windows, or at least going close to them. He's going to start creeping over the rafters. That plank comes in from Hunter down below, and Body not able to deny it and not able to spot them. So Hunter gets back into the smoke, back into the cover.
Okay, one in vents that he's got to take care of. Heavy God's going to flank ramp late. They're waiting for Exercise to come down the vents. Hunter not looking in that direction. Heavy God taking his time. Maka's going to clear behind him, and oh, there's the engagement.
Oh,
big win.
He got the deagle shot to land right in the head of Maka. Exercise coming in again. G2 have got this one down to the wire, looking to play the fuse on that bomb. Hunter with the pick, goes to the Tech 9, and it's Heavy God to find the final kill.
All right, fair play. They got back the pistol round that should have been theirs based off how free it was, but this one...
Hades lining up a Molotov. And he's just going to spam down through, so Hades not able to have a fun time at all. Take it down through the smoke without even seeing his opponent. Lucky's come over to rotate and try and help out his teammate. He's done a decent job at that as well. It goes in for a pick and then falls back.
This is massively successful defense. I mean, look at you, just take a kill every time they want to take another step of progress. Each and every way, the cost is way too high for G2. Good kill from Snacks. This leaves Lucky all alone, and if you want to equalize into a 3-on-3, that's the kill you need. Good job from Heavy God. And now the secret push into the waiting arms of Snacks, but he can't win it.
Good shot from Maka. He's going to unscope just as Hunter was about to walk into the Heaven angle. And Hunter drops on down. Loud about it, but no one close enough, and now they realize the plant is coming in, and Hunter, okay. All right.
Hacky boy.
That's fair. Sussy Maka. Oh, Lucky. He's pushed up to red. He takes a little bit of damage from the early utility, but he'll stay in his committed position. And Snacks is on the charge outside. Nearly gets caught. He had a smoke in hand upon that peak. He goes out again. This time, Lucky will finish him off. Molbs to respond, though, and create space on the ramp room.
Yeah, and apply some pressure to the lower bomb site. Everyone else is coming with him. Maka's here, going to open the doors up in hand. They're already out. Beautiful, fast shot. Great reaction. Hades gets one in return. That's through smoke. And now Lucky, it's his turn to pounce over at the window. Heavy God looking for that, and progression into the bomb site continues.
Now Maka trying to, just about missing out. Gets his crosshair back to the right position. Hades about to be burnt out of his spot. Forced into the scope of the Frenchman. And Hades, yeah, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Here comes Exercise. Hunter not even thinking about the ramp play. Exposed completely.
Maka's gone to the up bomb site because he's thinking maybe secret fallback is there.
Yeah, a lot of respect being given over to Heavy God here.
And that could actually come back to bite 3D Max. He's got time to get into a post-plant position as well, and now he gets to set up wherever he wants.
Sure, he's almost shocked at how much time he's been given, how much space he's been given.
Yeah, tough part for him is he's got no idea where they've gone either. He has no clue where the retake is going to begin.
Well, they have a smoke kit and flash right now as well for this retake attempt as they come in together. Heavy God also has lost half of his health. He's going to listen to one drop into the site, knows the other's up on the rafters. That smoke deployed onto the bomb. You'll open up the double doors. No defuse yet. And now they know he's there, and he can't get it done.
Nicely done from Maka jumping through the smoke. Could have been an awkward fight, but man, you got to feel G2, him and Lucky leading the way of fragging for 3D Max. 7 for Maka, 8 for Lucky.
Gravity, quick play into Hut. Oh, it's a lobby crunch being set up here out of the timeout for 3D Max. 2 for 2 early, and a lot of damage sustained here for the CT side.
It is a classic up in their face, taking away the options that they talked about during the timeout, but Body is now eliminated. G2 coming on top of the lobby crunch. Looked like it was going to break even for a moment, but on the fallback, on the reposition, the defense can't handle it, and Maka's left in a 1v3.
He's the first shot. He's going to pick it up. He actually gets in behind the smoke and doesn't sustain too much damage. In fact, there's a gap on the left side. If Hunter moves off the angle, he somehow gives Maka a chance here, but he won't. Aware of the gap, aware of the possibility. Snacks will have communicated that. Hunter's going to wait at the back of the bomb site looking for the heaven option. Maka not looking like they're going to give you that shot, and they won't. Snacks will close him down, and we've got a tied game.
Nice attempt. There's a world in which Hunter just gives that like a quick jiggle just to get some information if he's coming through the smoke, not aware there's a gap. And for G2, this represents a huge opportunity, and Hades missed and killed.
A death sentence to miss a shot that.
Or I should say the one already in place. I think you just turn through mini, maybe fight outside. Smoke's fading.
Gravity gets away with 2 on the MP9, and Body just peeks out from the generator, and we've got Snacks in a 1v4. Well, he's taking Body down, bomb loose on the ground, he's going to pick it up.
Oh, that's one of those rounds you just can't be happy about. I don't, like, G2 didn't do anything. Like, Hades went for the pick outside, got killed, and then it was basically sit around and realize you don't have any nades. 2-round lead for 3D Max, 6-4. Snacks' offense having a tough time finding any production here on Nuke. And Lucky might just unravel every single plan they have here in round 11.
That's the first step, and Molbs to trade it. At least trades it quite quickly. Snacks is already down secret. Maka waiting for the cross of any further players that would like to join him.
Oh, late push out mini.
I like this.
2 rifles leading the way. Yeah, well, you saw Molbs drop down, so they know nobody's on roof.
Did it. Here we go. Molbs gonna be cleared. They hunt down that kill. And actually, Snacks can combine with Molbs now, and actually, it does not work out at all for 3D Max. They get destroyed. G2 love that. They just walk right into a trap, and now Body's left 1v4 coming up from Secret, but all of G2 have left the yard. It's just one player over here, and it's Snacks, and that's information. He'll take that, and G2 will put the bomb down at the back of the site.
Yeah, this round won by patience from G2. I mean, you even see the worst eventuality possible. It's not only are you walking outside to re-clear it, regain control, you're looking for the fights over at Red Box, over behind the wall, and then all of a sudden you got one in secret you got to battle with, and then you got one coming from Squeak Door. So G2 just does a very good job lining up so they can pounce when the moment calls for it. And there's that 5th round. Up in the hands of Maka. Hades has his as well.
Well, Maka showing some acrobatic ability, climbing up on top, coming away with a pick and getting down to safety.
Look at the way they...
Lucky extends upon it, and G2, they can't get across, getting destroyed. As they try and get towards Secret, they are down to just 2 members, and Gravity makes sure Hunter's gone. It'll be a 7th round right at the end, secured by 3D Max, as they are looking to knock out G2 in Dallas. Somewhere in the world, it's every time in the day, Jason. We're truly global. Here we go. It's going to be Lucky charging out off the door into the site. Mobs and Hunter straight away. 2 kills for G2's defenses, but Exercise, as he often does, keeps his team in contention for the first round of play here in the second half. 1 back from Heavy God, and that keeps G2 ahead on players as that ball gets planted.
Okay, 1 above the vents. They hear that out from bottom. Oh, he's going to drop down right into the arms of Hades, who's got them both. Oh, right into his arms. Score is tied. 3 AK-47s, 2 Galils, and Gravity up on top dropped immediately. Okay, Malbs hitting some precise shots. And Body will track across Secret. Lucky, Exercise, and Maka to join up towards ramp room.
Heavy God with a scope in position. The turret begins to rattle off shots. It's Exercise going down first. A really ambitious jump and a little dangerous. He's going to try and retreat down the ramp, but Lucky to chase him down and cast Heavy God aside.
Yeah, but look at Malbs. Okay, Hades is in a big position. Malbs is flanking a flanker. Hades needs 1, and he's got it nice and easy at clock. He's got a 2nd one, and it doesn't even matter about the flank. No. Because there's no way Body wins this whole round.
Oh, maybe it still matters because Malbs comes through anyway. He's the man to close it. And Taz is happy. Look at that. Smile on his face. G2 into the lead. Malbs makes it to red. The AK about to make them dead. And here he goes. Malbs with a double. Comes away. And he's still alive. He's still a threat. And out to the silo. He removes the health of Gravity. They walk right into him, and he was so close to picking up Body as well, but his essential trade coming in here for 3D Max. It's not enough to keep the numbers even, but it's within touching distance.
Yeah, I mean, Gravity's just at 11 HP is so tough. He just has to basically turn into like an information play. Just sit in a corner and lurk and watch the flank. Maybe gather some intel when someone tries to move. If Hades tries to change position, I don't know what the winning play is going to be from 3D Max. Lucky needs to create something, but Snacks rips his head off. And all of a sudden, if you're Gravity, your teammate's in vents, you've got 11 HP and you've got to try and reach him. There's still no information, though, that 3D Max has made it into the lower bomb site until the door opens and a smoke drops down. But G2 have plenty of time.
Another smoke going down. Body positions himself at the bottom of the ramp, and here come G2 congregating together. Body goes out. It's a quick kill, but a quicker trade. And now the low HP of Gravity in the 1v3. And as soon as he peeks on the side of that smoke, Heavy God is ready to put 1 bullet in him. G2 to double figures.
Five in a row now for G2.
Indeed. Hunter in the vent.
Oh, Hades wants to get aggressive. Lucky inside the smoke.
Gravity's gone. 2 players left here for G2.
This is so weird.
And this is weird indeed.
It's because 3D Max is trying to stall for Exercise, who's got this ramp avenue. He's working his way all the way around the map, and they're basically saying he can provide the kill that maybe makes things sketchy. He does get it.
Yeah. Event very committed in the hut with the AWP.
Yeah, this has turned very weird. Oh,
but Hades. He could slip out. Unexpected. The AWP strikes, denies the plant, and Hades gets away with his life. Now Hunter freed up to come up the vent. He spotted the Heaven player. Couldn't get off the ladder in time, but Hades sees the drop. He knows the Exercise has gone down into the site. Hades trying to piece it together, figure out about the hut player as well. Timing. Oh, he nearly takes the shot, but he doesn't hit mouse 1. And now Heavy got to drop inside of Mini as well. And 3D Max in a closely contested round find the pathway to victory.
What a G2 round to lose. 42 seconds on the clock.
Oh, Body comes back up. Molb's going to be peeled away. 3D Max with 30 seconds left. Had the player advantage, but they drop into Snacks, who picks up 2. Body so low in HP from the start of the round, and Snacks will go and finish him off. Hades in tandem with a final shot, and G2 respond after the 3v5 round loss.
Oh, that pesky little vent player. Pesky little Snacks just chilling. They got the opening kill, and they feel like it's a perfect opportunity to drop into the vents, but Snacks has been chilling the whole time. And thanks to Snacks, G2 win it. And 3D Max missed that opportunity to devastate and take away the economy. So it gets much, much harder now.
Blow for blow to kick off the round. Body and Molbs. .3D Max. Slow down with the player less. Half the HP gone from gravity. And your best weapon arguably being a MAC-10.
They have the utility to do another pump if they want to pull out some counter util, but again, with this glimpse, it doesn't really matter because lobby's already being taken over. Lucky spots an elbow. Snacks not looking, goes down for free. Good find. Good find. Huge find. A huge dink. Okay, this could turn.
Oh, this could absolutely turn. This could be another G2 round going against them. Molb's able to protect his teammate as the hunt keeps coming forward with the Tech 9. But down the vent they go. The Molotov goes in, and that stops the rotation from being quick, which isolates Heavy God. He'll still pick up a kill. Molb's will follow up and exercise into a 1v3. Smoke is up. Gives him some cover, and he will fall back to try and fight them in the vent. Solo now on 2. Exercise moves forward into the vent, doubled up outside the decon door. Oh, he catches Hunter. Can he find Moles as well? Can he bring him down and feasibly pull this off in a 1v3 clutch? Exercising his right to deliver for his team. The defuse around the corner and denied!
Goddamn!
That is a god-tier clutch from Exercise!
And now G2's out of money. Now it gets problematic.
And 3 Max are fired up off the back of it, but it's still 2 for 2. G2 take the sting out of the attack, and we have a moment to breathe as Gravity walks right into Snacks' 5-7. At 3D Max, the momentum might cost them. They're so fired up from the clutch, they just went barreling into the A site, and they're losing members quite quickly. But they have a moment here to stabilize.
There's a player inside the site. Heavy God is just chilling this whole time. Nobody's turned the corner.
Eventually Exercise will, and Heavy God brings him down. And G2 ready to respond. The grenade just about misses out on taking Molbs down. And another clutch required from 3D Max, this time from Maka.
Okay, let's go, Maka. It's been a chaotic round. You got to settle yourself here. Hear the footsteps over in the vents. Now in decon.
They're running in towards him, and it's not going to be Maka magic. Taz relieved as G2 bounce back. Series point.
20 kills on Molbs, 19 on Heavy God. Round 22 begins. Look at the utility that 3D Max have to work with in this round that they must win. This will be a fast round.
Molbs coming back, Snacks to follow up. And 3D Max fall to just 3 players. Their chances in Dallas of survival dwindle as G2 will outlast. Lucky steps up to the squeaky door. The last steps for 3D Max. He's got a second kill in him, but still 3 more G2 players to pick up, and it just won't happen. G2 survive, they defeat 3D Max, they cast away the French, and they will move into the deciding game in the group for the last shot in the playoffs.